you it's like I don't really understand why sometimes they show up and then sometimes they don't. Like it's just like the character system. Okay, so I know the way to get it to work, which is yeah. Sorry about that. Oh wait, here I'll make my cursor dance a little bit. Look, it's a dancing cursor. uh, um, yeah, I know how to get it to work, and the trick to getting it to work is you have to wait like a minute or two between when you end the script and when you start the script again. Um, I yeah, when I'm just testing it, I don't always wait like the full duration, and so sometimes it that tree. I think that tree is unnecessary. I might want to get rid of it. It just like comes in too soon. I feel like it just like comes in kind of out of nowhere. So maybe I should do the same thing that I'm doing with in the background. I should introduce shrubbery before I introduce trees, because that I do tend to do that. Like in general, I tend to do that, and I do have shrubbery on this layer too. So yeah, I should probably do that, because those trees just look so out of place. This little tree will be the first tree, and then maybe this tree will be the first tree or something like that. Or maybe I'll even wait longer than that. Uh, I don't care that hard though. I think I'm probably just gonna leave it. Life's off. Yeah, I'm gonna have a real revelation. I'm gonna have like just a profound like transcendental experience. I've said like a, I've said like a million times today. Like I'm trying to figure out like a better way. Like I'm. If you think I'm not already like caring about this stuff, you're weird. But I do get the sense that you're weird, so have a fun weird life. Have a super fun weird life. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, all right, I think that transition's probably fine. Yeah, all right. So let's look at what else we have on the agenda. So um, yeah. Sorry, ESQ2 official. Uh, um, all right, so let's take this out and let's just put the game back to normal for now, because I'm probably not going to work on art for a little while. Oh, so I should shut down the script so that I can wait a few minutes and then I can bring it back up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna reinstate the tomorrow ban, because I assume you don't have anything actually helpful to say right now. So feel free to come back tomorrow. Uh, and the thing about like spending a day to think about what you've done, like it's not bad advice. It's like it's really condescending advice. It's like really it's really like up your own butt. But I mean, that doesn't mean it's necessarily bad advice. So like, you clearly know what to do. Feel free to think about that. Uh, so pardon the crude turn of phrase there. What was it doing? Oh yeah, I was fixing the animation speed so that it just naturally runs at a normal speed. Which is here, right? Nope. Here? Yeah, here it is. 0.5. Save that. Yeah. So, alright, alright, I should give it a moment more. Your questions are the best, Zit Kangaroo. If you ever stopped asking questions, I'd get really sad. What is my do you mean like in the early phases, like when I'm coming up with a new game idea, or do you mean like throughout the whole development process? Because they're similar, although there's like a whole process that goes in, or like there's a whole part of like game development that happens like before you even like start your first line of code. And that's like, I think that's probably true with any creative endeavor, is that like you don't just sit down one day and be like, I'm going to make a game, and then like, well, I mean, like, well, one of the interesting things about jams is that at a jam, you literally do sit down, like, I'm going to make a game, and then you, like, come up with it on the spot. But, I don't know, for me personally, like, when I'm starting on, like, a project that I know will take, like, a significant portion of time, I put a lot of thought into it beforehand. Like, and it's not like anything I do deliberately, but, like, at any given time in my life, like, I have, like, a lot of ideas about, like, what type of games I like, what type of games, I personally enjoy, what type of games I wish there would be more of. And so those tend to be like the sort of games that when I sit down to make a game, those are the ones that I want to make. And so yeah, like I at any given time, I basically have like an idea of like what is my favorite idea of everything that's swirling around in my head. Like what do I like the most? Like what would I most likely actually want to take action on? And so uh, so uh, yeah, excuse me, sorry, I'm just gonna bust out my backlog because, oh, well, speaking of backlog, like, I, so like when I start on a game, like I again, I like have a million ideas of like what it could be, what things do I want to add to this game, but then of course the trick there, or like the challenge, like the task at hand is to figure out exactly what you want to do, like what you will do, uh, like of all those things. So like personally for that process, I call out, or I keep a backlog of like all the things that I might want to do for the game. So like these are I have this organized by by project. So like for Grav, I have like a few things that I know I'd want to do if I were to revisit that project. Same for B-Box, Hero, Journey. Yeah, so the reason I came here is because there are a few. So this is the list of things that I want to work on. So like so then right now I just finished making that background. I can probably restart the script now. That's probably been long enough. Wait. Um, so hey, this he gave us the river. Cool. Uh, so right, so I just finished making the river. So now I come back to my backlog and I'm like, what do I want to do? So this is like where I keep a reminder for myself of like what are the important things for the project. And at the beginning of a project, I don't literally keep like a list of it, because at the beginning of the project, like, it's so much is undetermined that it's like, I can kind of go almost any direction I want to go with it. But then later, as the project goes on, like when it gets to the point where like I don't want to forget any of these things, then I start like putting them in the backlog. And so like for example, I know I don't want to call out lurkers. What this means is that like, well, you'll notice in the game it. Sorry, I'm just gonna mute the microphone for a second. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back. Sorry. Um, we're talking about backlog. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. So not calling out lurkers. All right. So what happens in the game right now is that everyone who shows up gets a character in the game, and whenever your character walks across the screen, their name tag pops up. The thing that occurred to me is that like some people participate in streams, uh, like in lurk mode. Like a lot of times, like people will pop into a stream, but like I don't know, like like if you like a stream, like you know what stream you're going to, then like that's cool. Um, if you go to a stream for the first time, like you might be like, you might just be like popping in to just see what there is going on. Like what is this stream about? Like, and you might be like really undecided about it at that point. So like having your name like show up on screen like could be a little jarring, or like a little like that might some people not might not like that. Like if someone felt like if someone prefers to like go like more in lurker mode, like and stay like a little under the radar, like they're not the first people to like shout out and chat, and they're just kind of just going to check things out, see what things are about. Maybe like they might not even want their name on screen. um So like, oh yeah. So the other thing you might notice about the name tags is that it sometimes shows the experience points of a player, but you'll notice that sometimes it doesn't. And the determining factor there is whether you've participated in an event. Because when you participate in an event, oh, actually, before I forget, sorry, I just remembered I wanted to consider rebalancing scoring. So rebalance scoring, and that's for Journey. Um, yeah. So your experience points don't show up on your name tag until you've participated in an event, because participating in an event is how you indicate that you care about your experience points, and so then that because that isn't you yeah you that's yeah that's the factor that initiates that. So then I'm thinking of going to add in another quality where your name tag just doesn't show up at all. Like you'll still technically have an adventure, and your adventure will still technically walk across the screen, but the name tag for the character won't show up until you actually say anything in chat, which includes participating in an event. So yeah, because I mean the excuse me, because the game is chat based, participating in an event is also a way to indicate that that you want to you want your name tag to show up at all. That way people in lurk mode can stay in lurk mode as long as they want. And if they participate in chat by not participating in an event, it will still show their name, because that's like, that's kind of a way of, like, when you participate in chat, you're kind of stepping into the channel. Like you're now like you're now like involved in the channel in some way. So yeah, I'm thinking of going that way with it. Like if I wanted to get super sophisticated, like I could let people like reclaim their stealth mode after a certain amount of time. Like I can make it so that like, stealth mode wears off at a certain point. But huh. Oh no, wait, sorry, I said that backwards. I could make it so that stealth mode um wears back on at a certain point. Like so that like when you say something, you get your name tag, and then uh, and then eventually, like it goes off. Uh, do I want to do that though? I don't know. People use like their, huh? Nah, I probably won't go that far with it. But I'm thinking I might want to do the lurky thing. And I think it should be fairly simple. Famous last words, but I mean the way I'm picturing it shouldn't be that difficult. Again, famous last words. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say lurking, or let's say yeah, I'll just say lurking equals true for starters. Everyone starts in lurk mode. Uh, and then as soon as so when we're filtering for yeah, hold on, how do we do this? Uh, uh, hmm. Yeah, this should work fine. All right, so all right, this is like a whole blitting thing. I'll have to come back to that because I'll now have to make it when oh yeah, when you enter the parade. That's I think it'll basically just unset your name tag if you're in the parade and also in lurk mode. It'll just be like no, don't worry about this guy's name tag. Oh, but actually name tags show for everyone now. So okay, it'll take a little more effort than that. Hopefully not too much. All right, so name. Oh, cool. Oh, excellent. So, oh, that's if event is on. What if event not on? So I guess what's the else case? Okay, we do name either way. Good. Excellent. Uh oh, but when not in an event. We don't do much. Hey, speaking of an event. um, uh, yeah. Alright, so this does take a bit more processing. And it's funny because, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, this might be some undue stress, like, to filter out. Because right now, I'm only caring about chat commands when. I'm only caring about chat commands when, like, certain phrases are might be contained in them. Yeah, so. Oh, but I'm only. Yeah, and I'm only doing that during an event. Hmm. So, like, it might be a little bit of undue stress to uh it might be a bit of undue stress to do this for like all chat all the time. Although it occurs to me it's totally doable in slow mode. um I wonder if there's like a simpler way to go about this. Hmm. Well, okay, so if I just take yeah, let's look at so if I if I strip the first line and then if I strip the first line and then of like the colon at the front and then like everything between the colon and the whoops, whoa, I have no clue what just happened there. Everything between the colon and the exclamation point is the player's name, so it's not that hard to get that data out. But that's what we need to do in order to. So is it worth supporting lurk mode? You know, at this point, like considering like how much additional like chat parsing or like text parsing we would need to do. Hey, Lysa have leveled up. That's funny. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lysa. Way to go. Um, all right. So yeah. So at this point, I'm thinking maybe not lurk mode. Like I can keep that. I'm not gonna remove it from the backlog because like it might be worth. It might still be worth considering. Like for all the reasons I described. Like it might be a desirable feature, but for now I'm not going to implement it. I don't think. Uh, oh, so I don't need to. I don't need adventurers to have a variable for lurking. Get rid of that. All right. Never mind. So yeah, so so get back to your question about what's the general process of creating a game. This is like it. This is I evaluate like what do I want to add to the game? Why do I want to add it? How much like how difficult would it be? What would it really do to the game? So like in this case, like I liked everything that it would do for the game, and I knew how to go about doing it. But then once I considered how to go about doing it, like I think it would have been like it would have just added to the performance costs of the game. And like I'm not worried about optimization yet, but when I started thinking about like how much it costs in terms of processing, um, then I started to think like maybe I just don't. Maybe it's not maybe the good of it, like the value of it, does not necessarily offset that. So, did I say hey Connor? I remember thinking I should say hey Connor because I glanced and I saw your name, but I don't remember if I actually said it. Hey Connor, hey Connor, how's it going? Hey Connor. um, all right, so rebalancing scoring is another thing that Ooh, yeah, I think I want to do this, but it's not quite as easy, so I'm not gonna do it. Not right now. I'll worry about that later. And I mean, like, I don't know. Tomorrow I might like. I just thought of this earlier today on a whim, like a whim that was like inspired not by my own like intention per se, but just like by by like how events played out. So I'm not gonna jump to do that one yet. Away mode. Oh yeah, this could be a good one. Uh, Away mode. Yeah, I basically want to make it so that I can set the game to yeah. So like, I mean, I try not to take breaks during stream, but if I do take breaks, like it kind of sucks because then like the stream is just left like super boring and like nothing's happening. Boo. I just forgot. I just remembered something that I'd forgotten previously. One of the variables that I usually have set, but I had changed it for testing art, and I forgot to set it back. BG duration. Set it back to 18. Actually, I guess probably doesn't have to be that high, but whatever. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the point of away mode would be basically so like right now, I think the timing between events is roughly 15 minutes or so. It changes because if you the better you do in an event, the more the sooner will come the next event. Generally speaking, sometimes it changes. So like for example, in the last event, uh, we got perfect recite, perfect focus, perfect gather. So I think that yeah. So I think in the case that um, I forget what the exact duration between events is. I think it's like 15 minutes or so. Um, that's a good question, Nathal. I'll get to that in just a second. Um, uh, the Oh yeah, so I don't remember the exact length of the event, but if you get perfect, like it reduces it to like 66%. So I think if it was 15 minutes, the next one it happens in 10 minutes instead. But and then if you yeah no yeah so I think it's like if you do nice, it reduces it by no I think it's like if you do nice, it reduces it by to like 75%, and then if you do perfect, it reduces it by like 50% or something like that. But yeah, so uh, yeah, so then the away mode would be a much shorter time scale, so that if I have to step like if I don't know, sometimes like my roommate needs something and I just have to like step away from the computer for a little while. So the idea would basically be like I step away from the computer and like immediately there's a new event and then the events don't take as long. So yeah, so I don't tend to comment my code. I like I was saying before, I'm not like an engineer. I don't consider myself an engineer. I like write code for very practical purposes. And like something you might notice just by watching the stream is that like I spend a lot of time talking, and then like I spend probably half my time talking and then half my time actually doing things. Uh, Maybe even less than half my time doing things. Maybe it might be like 60-40 or like 70-30. And in part that's because I answer questions, but part of the reason I answer questions is because this is actually like the style of how I work. Because I don't like produce code in volume, I tend to stay fairly with how how my code is structured. So here, let's see if I can prove that. I'm just going to scroll to a random point in the script. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to scroll up and down, stop at like a random point, and this is that's easy. That's the top of the thing. That's hold on, wait. Let me try that again. Yeah, this is the very beginning of the loop. Oh, that's also easy. This is where we initiate events. Yeah, so right. Also, I don't name my variables very descriptively, but I name them descriptively enough that I know what's going on. Like edict is the event dictionary. Eldict. No, I know Eldict. Sorry, sometimes it doesn't come to me immediately, but Eldict is the late participation dictionary. You actually you can participate in an event after it ends. If you hadn't, if you missed an event, and like because of stream delay, like if you miss an event, it might still look like the event is active because there will still be the action tags displaying on screen. And if you participate in the event after it technically ends, but before the action tags go away, then you get like partial credit for that. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I just like I spent so much time thinking about the game that I have just a very I just excuse me, I just have a very sufficient knowledge of like what every piece of it does. So I mean, sometimes I have to remind myself of like how things work or where things are, but I I'm never like at a loss really. All right, this is a backlog. Oh wait, I was gonna do away mode. Yeah, I was gonna do away mode. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Because I really don't take that many breaks, but like I feel so awful when I have to take them because it's like there's no good way to like keep the stream not boring. So yeah, away mode would be like my alternative, I guess. It's also like a little like thank you for sticking around because if the events are happening more quickly, then that means you'll get experience faster. So yeah, no, I rarely take breaks, but like I don't know. Like if I do like a really long stream, like I've done 24-hour streams, and at that point, like I have to stop and like cram something in my face at some point, or else I'll like collapse and die. Uh, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll want this. And yeah, so then in terms of the implementation, it has to be in my secret control panel. Oh, I can reactivate my secret control panel because I'm not working on art as much right now, and it's easy enough to reactivate. I just I have where is it? There it is. Um, so I have here. I'll rerun the scripts real quick. Yes. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, yeah. Because I work independently, I don't have to name my variables more descriptively than it would take me to remember, and I don't have to comment my code because, like I said, I know it so intimately. Right? Yeah. So right. If I was working with other people, then all of the things I said wouldn't matter because it would like yeah. So like I said, okay. So I like if you look closely, I do have like occasional comments in here. Well, that's actually just something I commented out. But like sometimes like every now well okay I barely have it. All right, these are all just things I commented out. No. Look at this. 5 is write in. So like the event type 5 correlates to write in. So this is the thing that I wrote to remind myself of why this is this. And so I do comment technically. I comment enough so that everyone working on the project is sufficiently aware of how everything works and has no difficulty finding what they need to find in the code. Because I'm working independently, like the entire team is me, and so in order for the entire team to understand it, only I have to understand it. Yeah, no. If I was working with if I was, and yeah, so the same thing about naming my variables. If I was working with other people, then in order to meet that same bar, in order for the code to be like sufficiently clear, and in order for the variables to be sufficiently descriptive, I would have to get a lot more verbose, and I have to work closely with that person. Yeah, that's I kind of glossed over that, but or I hadn't touched on that particular aspect of it. But Nate, you're exactly right. Um, uh, um, so away mode, yeah. Away mode. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Oh, I shut down the script. Right, I was waiting for it to do whatever so that I can. I think it's usually shortly after Trusty Bard actually leaves the chat room, and good, Trusty Bard's gone, so I can probably rerun the script. It'll probably work. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, whoa! How about that? What? What? Shut up. I didn't change anything. MFG. What? Alright, well, clearly something is amiss with the backgrounds that is only now manifesting. So I have no clue what that was about, but let's when we pick a background, let's print what background we're picking, because apparently there's a dud in there. Which is weird, because like the game was running and it was switching through backgrounds just fine, but uh apparently that system is oh. Well, it'd have to be river, and I should take out my cheat that makes it pick river. If I just try and run it again, is it just gonna work, or is it gonna crash again? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden? You used to work just fine. What on earth could have changed? Like, seriously? Key error MFG. The next environment. Wait, the next environment? Oh no, and wait. Where are we? Oh, wait. Wait. Whoa. Wait, next environment. BG trans 0? Oh, whoa. I never noticed this because I'd had the transition duration so low. But right, now that I extended the transition duration, we actually stay in BG trans 0 for any period of time. And so I think I just have a typo here. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. I'd completely forgotten about that. So, what are we trying to do here? If environment type equals 1 and BG trans equals 0, I think we just accidentally left in this as a next environment when it's actually supposed to be an environment. I think is the difference. Because we don't have a next environment right now. Which would certainly cause that error. And like, why on earth would we be... Environment type equals 1. Background transition equals 0. So, yes, that's the case where we're not transitioning, so we just care about the current environment's special layer. So save that. Wow, that was fun. Fun stuff. All right, so here's my secret control panel. I guess it's not so secret anymore. But right, so I guess I just need like a button for away mode. Maybe I can make it like a no, a checkbox doesn't make sense. It has to be yeah, so it has to be a button kind of. No, but it could be a button or a checkbox. And basically like either way, like it could be so like the Excelsior button, I left it as Excelsior just because it amused me before I knew. So the Excelsior button is when I'm playing when I'm acting as game master. The Excelsior button is what starts events and stops events. And before I knew how to change the label of a button, I just named it Excelsior so that it could mean any generic action thing. Eventually, I did figure out how to change it, so it does change to start event, stop event eventually. But yeah, so I could so like this event or with like this button, like when it starts as like stop event, and when you press it, it changes to start event, and when you start the event, it changes to stop event, and when you stop the event, it changes to start event. So I could do away mode as like a button that toggles back and forth, or I could do it as a checkbox. Either way, the gist is that when you go into away mode, the next event has to start, I think immediately, and then while in away mode, the condition for the next event is dramatically reduced, like if the I forget what the exact duration is, but like let's say it's 15 minutes between events right now, it should change to like 1 minute between events or something like that. So that like it's not literally like like constant, but it's not but it doesn't feel like there's downtime either, or it doesn't feel like there's especially much downtime. Um, so yeah, let's which one am I going? Which one am which one will I be less likely to accidentally click, like by accident, at an inopportune time? A checkbox? A checkbox feels smaller, but is it smaller? Yeah, the checkbox. Oh no, the checkbox actually isn't that small because like I'm clicking on that checkbox right now, even though I'm like nowhere near it. So it might actually be easier to accidentally click a checkbox because you don't even have to click near the checkbox really to accidentally click it. So yeah, I should probably make it a button. And as I found out, I can't put these buttons next to each other because I can't change the length of them for whatever reason. Or like maybe I can, but just using the grid system doesn't make the buttons change size for whatever grand reason. And so I'll just put it below the delay events button, I guess. They're kind of like opposite buttons in a way. Like delay delay events sets the well. Actually, delay events is kind of a lie because I can use the delay events button to delay events, or I can move it to like make the next event happen sooner, because it just makes the next event happen in like 5 minutes or something like that. And I mean, the practical application there is that as game master, when I'm about to facilitate an event myself, like manually, I can make sure that the automated system doesn't interfere with that. Yeah. So, hmm. Let's let's do what? Let's add in that extra button. Yes. Sorry. All right. So, actually, no. Our panel stuff is up here. So we need a few things. We need the button itself. So, copy, paste. So the panel for events, delay. So away mode, I'll call it. Button, call it away, or how should I phrase this? I was gonna phrase it away mode on, but away mode on, like, does that mean away mode is on, or does that mean the button turns away mode on? So I'll just say activate away mode. Oh yeah, and then when I toggle it, I should change the text too. But it'll start by saying away mode will start off, and so yeah. So command is yeah, we need new commands too. So the command will be def toggle away mode, and yeah. So huh. Yeah, we're not going to do much when we toggle away mode. Yeah, away mode is going to be almost, yeah, this is going to be super simple. I hope. I think this is going to be super simple. All right, so the command for this button is to toggle away mode, and away mode is almost literally just going to be a toggle. It's almost literally just going to be away mode equals false for starters, and then what are you complaining? Oh, I didn't. Yeah. All right. So then global away mode away mode equals not away, or no, actually, yeah, I'll just say if away mode, because I have to change the name of the button either way, so I might as well do an if else case. So the else case is so if away mode mode equals false, and then if not away mode, then away mode equals true. But then the other thing that we have to do is change the name of the button, and that's like almost everything that we do there. Okay, so hey, speaking of events, excuse me. Alright, so right, I just need to change the layout so that the button shows up on the bottom row, or a new row below the delay events button, and yeah, and I think like basically, wait, oh, capital F false, capital T true, because Python, save that, and then yeah, and I think like the only thing else I needed to do is the one that where we check whether it's time for an event, and I'm just gonna say whereas previously, yeah, well, hold on, oh, is this gonna work? I might need a little more setup than just what I'm doing, because yeah, I think the way that I so init event, when do we decide to init event? Oh, wait, what? What is this the alternative to? What is this the else? Oh, event on. Right, yeah. It's the alternative to event on. Global time. Yeah, event on. And call avail. No, it's in here. If not cur ev.live and event time less than frame time. Yeah, event time is what we have to play with. So so this is one case. All right, so we have what are you complaining about? Oh, I put the stupid IDE like eats parentheses if it thinks that it already has the parenthesis that you're trying to type. It's like, nope, you don't need a new one. You just tried to type a new one, but we're not giving you a new one. So y'all. So yeah, so right, so we have the place where we calculate the event time scale. What do we do with event time scale? I mean, we figure out what it should be, but then right, we say right, event cooldown times event time scale. Is that all we ever do with event time scale? Because that's good, because that means that we can just make event time scale equals 1. We can declare it up here. The rest of our event stuff, actually, quote unquote, up here is actually pretty mid-range. Well, no one's there now, Russ Jr. uh, yeah, best not to worry about that. All right. Let's see. No, there there was no one at the bottom of the ravine, Russ Jr., but there was a herd of kittens nearby, and they got so startled they ran up a tree. Um, no. Where am I? Okay, so yeah, I'm just trying to. All right, so yeah, for the event. Shoot, now I forgot what the name of my variable was. I think it was like event time scale. Event time scale. if I got it right, it should light up. So it starts out equaling 1. No, it's all good. I don't make violent games, so. Uh, but oh hey, Dr. Fivefinger, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, um, um, the what was the I swear I was just about to say something, but I don't remember what. Oh someone. So I forget who it was. Sorry if that person's here and I'm blanking on your name, but srsly. In Tidor, in the game that we made for Signal Jam last week, someone played this game and they're like, "I killed a deer in this game." I'm like, "What? You can't kill deer in this game?" But I think I know what happened. I think someone gave a stick to the infinite-eyed monster. And then they found a deer. Where's the deer? They found a deer, and they gave the sword to the deer. And I think that, I think to them that meant killing a deer. um, but yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Games are are open to interpretation, of course. But I've never made a violent game before, and I don't intend to start now. But like yeah, so there's the sword in the game, but the sword actually does nothing in the game because no matter who you give the sword to, all you get is a stick. That's my peacenik message there. See, if you give a breadstick to a deer, where's the deer? Deer. If you give a breadstick to a deer, you get a ruby. If you give a ruby, oh spoilers by the way. If you give a ruby to the infinite monster, you get an eye, and if you give an eye to where's the skeleton? Skeleton. I give you eyeball. Yay, stars. uh, anyways, what was it doing? I swear I was doing something. Okay, so event timescale. So yeah, I just right. So we need event timescale because we're adding in a second condition to that thing that we were just adding a second condition into, which is if oh you wait yeah right. So the way we tell if it's time for an event is based on a few factors. Wait. Oh yeah, no, not here. Right. Yeah. Okay. So we check if it's we check if right. So we check if for one thing, if global time is greater than frame time, that's just a general cooldown. Okay, yeah. So if there's no current event. Oh wait, this is for. Oh yeah, no, this is fine. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we don't like events don't automatically start or end when there's a current event that is live. A live event means one that I make with my secret control panel, not a prescripted event. So currently, if not curve live and if event time is less than frame time, if like the time of the next event is less than the time of the current frame, then that means it's time for an event. But we're gonna add in another condition where or wait, no, this goes within the parentheses or, and then it's going to be a two-part thing, so we need more parentheses. What is it? Away mode is true, and all right. So what is this math? It's now event time minus event cooldown times event timescale times. Oh, and then I need a scalar for what I want the away, whatever, with away mode timescale to be different by. I'm thinking like, wait, event time minus? No, event time plus. Event time minus? No, event time minus, yeah. Event time minus event cooldown times event time scale times, yeah, I need a new value for, I guess I'll put it with away mode. No, I'll put it with like the event variables, because this is like where all my control variables are located for the most part. So event time scale and I'll say away time scale. Equals away time scale equals, oh, well, I guess I kind of want to do it backwards. So I'll call it away mode reduction or something like that, because it's not about like what I want the new scale to be. It's more about like how much I want to reduce the old scale by. So I'm thinking 90%. So event cooldown is 90. So if you get nice on an event, the cooldown is 900 seconds. 900 seconds is 15 minutes, I think. Oh no, that might not be for nice. That might be for just the standard number. So yeah, I think dividing that by 10 is probably good. Yeah. So okay, so away mode reduction. Where's that error that we introduced? Wow, this is really low in the in the overall code base. I guess like I don't know. This used to be much higher. This used to be like pretty close to the top, but stuff grows. All right, so away mode reduction. So if event time minus this decreased amount, if that is less than no, you know what? There's a better way to calculate this. Yeah, because I don't want to do this math right here. I was thinking the way I'd set it up was different. So I could just change the way I have it set up. I mean, I still need to do something here involving like event time. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to say, yeah, no, I'm not going to have a, or no, I'm going to add in yeah, I'm going to add in a new value for, well, so for one thing, event time scale doesn't actually have to be a public value. I'm just going to say, so away mode reduction, and I'll call it like away event time or something like that. I'll just like set this unnecessarily, but like I'm only setting this like rarely, so it's not going to be a major hit. So I'll call it 0 for starters. Event time, or actually no, I guess for starters I'll call it or no, yeah, for starters I'll call it event, or no, I'll call it, yeah, no. Alright, so time, oh, for one thing, actually I actually want to change this to like more like 600. Not that it's important, but so 600. And so then if the event or so I'll call it so if the away mode reduction is 0.9, I'll call it 60. Yeah. Yeah. So most of the time so since away mode reduction is 0.9, most of the time when entering away mode, like it'll immediately start an event. Unless there was just an event. If there was just an event, then it won't immediately start. It'll start soon, but it won't start immediately. So yeah, right, and then right. So then then the other thing that we have to do is when we're setting event time, which we only set in one place, I think. But when we set it, we have to also set away event time, and then we'll just keep track of both, and everything will be magically perfect forever. Wait, event time equals. Oh yeah, yeah. That's for. I use event time for to toggle events both on and off, which is funny. A little bit funny. All right, yeah. So wait, what? Event duration divided by. Oh, what? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I know what that's about. That's if. So I added in a thing where if an event runs to its duration and no one's responded to it, uh, it just kind of like chills. Just kind of hangs out. And then if someone responds, it's like, oh, okay, on. And then it waits another like not the full duration again, but it waits like a time, and then concludes. So I guess event duration divided by 2.5 though. That's kind of long. I might make it shorter than that. No, that's fine. All right, and it's completely unrelated too. All right, so yeah, no, the actual part that matters is down here. Right, it's this case here. Oh, it's both of these cases actually. Overtime? No, that's not. I don't think I'm gonna care about like this overtime business. Hmm. Do I have to care about this? The whole overtime getting set thing. Event cooldown extension. I don't think I do. Is there a situation where... Nah. No, I don't think I have to worry about this. Because this is just what activates overtime. Overtime is the thing I just told you about, where the game, like if no one participates during the standard event window, it stays open longer. Like at the start of the stream, there might be, like basically no one here, and yeah, so it just, I don't know. It's like a small thing, but I like the effect that it gives, and so just yeah. So like yeah, I think the yeah no I think I only really have to change or I only really have to send hey, speaking of events, away event time. I think I only need to set it here and in these two locations, and I think by doing so it should be good. Frame time times event cooldown times event time scale. Oh yeah, no, actually I can change the away whatever value to the way I'd prefer it to be. I don't have to have it like backwards. I can call it like away, instead of calling it away mode reduction, I can call it like away time scale, and I can call it like 0.1. Right, because the way I'm setting it up now, where was it? Yeah, the way I'm setting it up now, wow, why didn't it find this to be an offensive statement? So anyways, frame time plus event cooldown times event time scale times away time scale. Yeah. And then I can just do this there and here, but in this case is the one where we don't actually care about event time scale. Because that was... Oh, that's when I manually conclude an event. Yeah. Alright, cool. Save that, and now I can finish this statement. Because I can say, I don't have to do weird math here. I can just say, if either event time, blah, 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 whatever, or away mode and away time. Wait, away what? Away event time. Away event time less than frame time. So I just keep track of it separately, is the gist. All right, and so I'll wait till the current event is over, and then I'll just test this out real quick. So how about that event? I think you guys are gonna do great. I have faith in you. You're doing great so far. Oh yeah. Alright, so the event will end, and then I'll shut down the script, and then I'm going to actually wait for the script to come back. No, yeah, no, I'll wait for the script to come back up. Actually, I'm going to switch over to Facecam, just because I'm going to do something else in the background as well. Oh, I took chat off here, but I did not need it to be off. Alright, you did it. Congratulations on crossing the river. Alright, so I'm going to shut down the script just temporarily. Just for a moment. Did anyone level up? Not this time. Alright, so I'm leaving the script off for a second just so it can do the thing where it rinses the chat room so that blah blah blah, etc., stuff comes back. Yay! Happy times. Had by all. And while that's happening, I'm going to peek and see who is streaming right now, because I think in the near future I'll probably be kicking it over to another channel. I am getting pretty close to the end of the evening, but don't leave yet, because we're about to go in away mode and test out away mode, which means tons of free experience points basically. No, it just means like faster events. Oh, so the cool thing about away mode too is that if I have like a bug with it, hypothetically, then I'm not going to be here when that bug happens, because I'm going to use away mode. Oh, I'm not changing the name of the text in away mode. Sorry, alright, I'm going to actually cram that in real quick. I'll switch back to I'll switch. No, I'm not going to switch back to Facecam. But all I'm doing right now is I'm making it so that the text changes on the button. The button text changes when you click the event. How do I do that? I mean, I do it for the create event button. So clearly I know how. Huh. Now how do I do that? If create event, it has to be somewhere in here, right? Oh, no. No, where is it? I might skip it. For now? No, I can't skip it for now. Oh, I'll just put in a print for starters, and then, I mean, I should do that at some point. No, whatever, I'll just do it now. Goo. Alright, sorry, hold on, switching back to, Facecam, in case this takes me some effort. What, it has to be, like, right here, because, like, when you click the create event button, it changes. Or no, maybe, oh, no, it doesn't change based on clicking the create event button, it changes based on whether an event is active or not. So, yeah, let's go back down to the part where init event is processed, because that's got to be where it happens. Pev button config, yes, text equals blah blah blah. All right, cool. So that's not too hard. And what is the starting text? Activate away mode. So okay, so if away mode, then away mode equals false, and pev button text, or not pev button, sorry, what did I call it? Pev away mode. Away mode dot config equals activate away mode. Yeah. Whereas if else, then deactivate away mode. Oh, also, I don't think you have a concept of pev away mode. So in case it was unclear, global pev away mode. What is the experience for? Oh, what can you do with it? Yeah, so experience is for so the literal experience points are what is how your character levels up in the game. But the other thing that you get, there's two systems that run parallel. For every point of experience you earn, you also get influence points. And influence points is basically like how I just track like who's active in the channel. And so like for like I was saying, like the game is it's supposed to be about it's supposed to be about kind of like have that tabletop role playing feel. So like there's supposed to be situations where the group has to make decisions together. So like the other I can actually show it once I get the tool running again. Oh, this is supposed to say deactivate. But wait a minute. I can show it when I get when I bring the tool back up. There's actually a thing that I can do where well actually here, yeah. So all right, so activate away mode, deactivate away mode. So before I try away mode, I'll quickly well no, I'll just tell you about it as and whoa, why is there no button? There's no away mode button. Why no button? Hold on, I'm gonna shut down the script again. Did I? Oh, I didn't put it on the grid. I used the wrong name. Yep. That would explain it. Alright. Ooh. I hope I don't have to wait again to restart the script. I hope the script works. Well, while I'm waiting to see if the script works, well, actually, no, I won't bother waiting to see if the script works. I'll just activate away mode. All right, so if the activity of away mode, like if away mode works, we should see the first event like soon. Oh, here, I'll take my earbuds, or I'll take well, I won't take my earbuds out, but I'll unplug my earbuds from the computer, so when the event starts, we can hear the audio for it. But yeah, if away mode works, then this first event should start within a minute. I might even want to go lower than that. Well, it's only a minute for starters. It's not a minute for between events. It should be less time than that. It should be like 45 seconds or something like that. So, hey, all right. So it seems to be working so far. Whoa, okay, that's not right. Okay, that's stop the script. Okay, so clearly I've made at least one small oversight here. Let's see what that. Let's see. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what we did. Yeah. We do have to set. We do have to set. The right. We do have to set the. Or no. Wait. What should we do here? Yeah, sorry about that spam. Right, so in the situation where we're filtering for the occurrence of or when we're filtering to see if it's time to start a way mode, or it's time to start an event. I thought this was when we were checking. Oh, yeah, no. All right, so this is only supposed to happen if event on, and those other things. It's not supposed to end an event, because this was just like starting and ending events as fast as possible. Because like, I only meant this condition to be to apply in the case that we're turning event mode on. It's not supposed to turn event mode off. It's only supposed to turn event mode on. I mean, I guess the alternative there would be that I could go down to the event Oh, no, no, wait, no, no, no. So no, wait, so it actually would be not event on. So it's only supposed to activate if not event on. I mean, the alternative would be we could go down to the else where the event was not on, and in event equals 2. Yeah. No, I think hopefully that should fix it, and hopefully it'll be fine now. Let's see if this works. Activate away mode. Away mode is now activated. All right, so within a minute we should see it. We should see one event start, and then just one event. Just one event. No more events. Just the first one. Oh, but huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why was it? Why was it? So I get why it ended really fast, but why did it start again so fast? I'm now inclined to wonder. I feel like there should have been like a bit more of a break there. I feel like. Hey, Mint Arcade, how's it going? Welcome. All right, so way mode's on, so it should start soon. It should start really soon. It only feels like it's taking a while because, yeah, there we go. All right, so far so good. All right. All right, there we go. And then, yeah, it only felt like it was taking a while because I was activating away mode right when I started the script. If I had just activated the away mode at like any other time, basically, it would have like basically done the first event really fast. So, I mean, if the only situation where there'd be a wait is if an event had just occurred, and even then, it shouldn't be a very long wait. I mean, that's the whole point of away mode. But yeah, this is a real event, so I guess I'll participate if no one else wants to. Will you? I feel like lighting the tower bonfire. Because why not? And then, so if all goes according to plan, at the end of this event, it should wait like a short amount of time and then start a new event. It shouldn't be immediate, though. It might happen immediately, which is not intended. That was probably just a weird bug. Probably don't have to worry about that. Yeah, excellent choice, the kangaroo. Pro tip: the feast event is event type 2, which means that you get more points the more people choose the same action. Because since we're both lighting the towering bonfire, it's an even cooler bonfire, or we have even more revelry. And well, it'll say it in just a second. Yay, is Q2 official? Yeah. So Waymo doesn't change the length of the events. They still stay open long enough that people would have an opportunity to contribute or participate. Which I guess I could reduce that time scale, but yeah, perfect lighting. Yes, good job, guys. All right, so the next event didn't start immediately, which is good. I guess I don't know why it was just like making them all start like super immediately. Yes, my chat room is in slow mode. That is a true story. I think it's gonna stay in slow mode probably forever. Probably forever, because I don't know. It's been really good today. Like this is the first day that I actually felt like I could moderate the chat channel. Like I mean, there are days where I haven't felt the need to moderate the chat channel, which was also nice. Like there are days when the chat channel did its own thing and was great, but this is the first time that like I didn't feel overwhelmed when having to moderate because I don't know. Like it really hasn't like disrupted communication in any regard. Like there's less hey, there we go, look at that, events and stuff, and hey. All right, so this is good. I like this. I think away mode works. I'll let this event run, and then I'll probably call that done. Frankly. Oh, so while that event is playing out, I'm going to find another channel, find some cool peeps doing cool stuff, because I have reached I'm about at that point of the evening where I'm going to stop doing cool stuff. I'm going to start doing lazy stuff, like sit on my butt and eat nachos. I'm so excited to do that right now. I'm so excited. You don't even know, you guys. You don't even know how excited I am about nachos. I don't. I don't know if you're talking. So the thing about reducing the time, if you're talking about the event system, I actually like the timing of the event system, so I'm probably not going to change it. If you're talking about slow mode, I think I just told you that I really like it how it is. So, also no. uh, oh yeah. Well, right. I mean, yeah. Like, so the thing I think I just went over this. No. I haven't covered this recently. Well, no, I did kind of touch on this. Did you notice how long the events last? They last longer than 103 seconds. So you can still participate in the events. So I guess the question of how do you play is you play. you play. Um, so let me know if that clears things up, or if you still need help with that one. Uh, I don't speak Russian. I do not speak a lick of Russian. So, that's relevant because I follow game devs that speak Russian on their stream. Even though I don't speak Russian, because, like, I don't know, if someone's a good streamer, like, I almost don't care if I speak their language. Like, if they're really good. All right, cool. I found another cool streamer. So once this, did the event conclude? Oh, no one participated. All right, so I'm just gonna end it early since no one participated. All right, so yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. It was a weird day, but it was a cool day. So like we got a lot done. We got some pretty river integrated, and we got like transitions for it and stuff. So that's cool. Oh, and we have away mode now. So yeah, features. Sorry. No, you can play and chat Mint Arcade. You're being annoying, Mint Arcade. This is kind of why I went to slow mode, because like, I don't know, why do people think it's cool to like show up to like someone's stream and like they're trying to accomplish something, and then you just like it's like people who like people, it works super great fine for people. So like don't you worry none. Like, wait until there's an actual problem and then start worrying, maybe, right? Because if there's an actual problem, that's a really good time to worry. But like when everything's fine, like that's a weird time to worry. Frankly, it's disconcerting and a bit concerning. Anyways, I have a follow button down there. Click it, or I don't know, whatever. Also, Twitter, I don't know. I'm on that. Follow or don't, whatever. I hope to see you all again in the near future. Actually, no, there's a few of you that I don't care if I ever see you again, but no, most of you are super great, and it was great to have you here. So, you guys, you know who you are. Thanks. Yeah, Eddie Q. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. That like blew up my eardrums because it was really loud, but I still like it. So thank you, Eddie Q. And then Yeah, right. So I hope to see you guys again. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I might stream for a little while, but I might take the day off. But then again, I might take the day off on Monday. So I should probably stream tomorrow. Uh, I'll definitely be back by Tuesday. I can say that with 100%. I'll probably be back Monday, and I'll probably stream tomorrow too. So I hope to see you guys in the near future. Until next time, have a wonderful whatever time of day it is where you are, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Good night. Goodbye. All right, now I'm waiting for stream delay because if I activate host mode too soon, it cuts stuff off. But I'm probably if you're seeing this, it's because I timed it wrong. I don't know how to time it exactly. Whatever. Uh, uh, there we go.